Hey guys, so if you were following me in the last video, I talked about how the documentary had saved me. And you don't have to go back to get the gist of it. Basically, I was coming out of a meltdown, and there was something in that documentary that Bunnie XO had said that just lit a fire under me to the point where from December of 2023 to where we are now, almost August of 2024, a lot has happened in our lives. So I want to share. So midway through the documentary, they were interviewing Bunnie, and she said, "We're like the Addams family of the country music era. We don't belong, but we're here." And for whatever reason, like, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, my brain went haywire. Now, she did kind of not walk it back. That's not what I'm saying. She didn't walk it back, because that is like, if you're not emotional like I was in the moment, that's kind of a pretty cool statement. I want to be the Addams family of anything, right? But so she said later, it's not that we don't belong, it's that we don't fit in. And I started to freak out. I was like, what do you mean you don't fit in? Who makes those rules? Like, is there a book that I can read up on it? Like, where's the rules on who's fitting in, who chooses? Like, and I get it. I mean, I totally get where she's coming from. Like, everybody feels that way at some point in their life, whatever it is. But like, I was like, what happens if you break the rules? Like, whoever's making the rules, what happens if you break them? Like, what happens then? And so I started to think about the people that I've personally been attracted to in my life. And I don't just mean like love attraction or romantic attraction. I mean, like, when I'm out, when I'm on vacation, when I'm just at the grocery store, there are people that I meet who I feel I want to get to know and like just hang out and chat and like hear their stories, right? And I realized that the people who I already know like that, they're really effing good people. I mean, some of them have been to jail. Some of them still do drugs. Some of them, they're just barely squeaking by in life itself. But yet, I trust them. I want to be around them. I want to know them. I want to hear what they're doing. I want to help them. These people have lived. They've struggled. They have fascinating stories. They're like from every walk of life. But what do these people all have in common? They break the rules. They color outside of the lines. They're the people that are getting back up every single time they're knocked down, getting back into the ring and just moving along and doing what they have to do. Not only to survive, a lot of these people are changing other people's lives in ways that we don't hear about every day. And those are the people that I feel like need a spotlight. They need a voice. And Scott and I hope to find these people. And so I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I'm just trash. I'm poor. I grew up poor. But it didn't stop me from having a good career. It didn't stop me from eventually making my way to what I feel is a happy and successful life. I mean, there's a lot more to come. That statement, whether it was benign in context or whether it was meant to spark a feeling, it lit a fire under me. And again, I give Bunnie the credit, because like, if I hadn't already identified with her story, and if she hadn't been such a strong presence on social media and had been sharing a lot of her stories, I may not have even cared that she said that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I cared about her. I wanted to defend her for not feeling like she fit in. And I realized that she doesn't need me or Scott to defend her. She's got an army behind her, and she's a strong woman. But how could I do that for people who don't have that army? So here we are. And Gilded Trash drops on 8/8. And Gilded Trash we landed on because gilded means that it's something that's been lightly coated or lightly dusted in gold. And that's what I'd like to think I am. I'm gilded trash, man. Like, I grew up trash. Probably gonna be trash the rest of my life. I don't care. I've got a dusting of gold that's gonna help me get by.